Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay today. I'm going out in my garden to do Holly's tag about what positives have you found lately. But before I do that, little Sarah Lou wanted to come out in the garden with me. She's loving being out here and looking at all the birds and everything. She's got her little blue and white candy striped dress and it's got little unicorns on the bottom of it, and I've put a little sun hat on her because I didn't want her to get sunburnt because she's very blonde. But yeah, I need to apologise to you all. I made a complete mess up of my Spot the Difference giveaway. I gave you half the information and not the other, so we'll scrap it for this week. Thank you for everybody who did notice the difference, but I'm not going to say what it was in case I use it again. But I will do it again. I'll start it again next week. And what you'll need to do is spot the difference, make a list of what the difference was and on what video. And I will do a few of them, and then at the end of it I will give you my email address and you can email me the list of changes, the differences, so that I can pick a winner for a prize, you know. But I made a complete hash of it, so sorry. Now Holly sat in her garden yesterday and did this lovely tag, what positives have you found lately? And obviously in this situation all of us are feeling very scared, very negative. So it's good to think about the positive side of things too. Just have a little drink of my tea. Yeah, I must admit that I was feeling very disillusioned with the world and the way things were going, very disillusioned with people and how everything seemed to be about money and themselves and what they could get and what they couldn't get, and having more than you and all this one-upmanship and everything. I'm not talking about the doll world, although it does happen in our world, but also in the world at large, you know. People just didn't seem to care about each other anymore. But since this pandemic, I've noticed such a new, wonderful side, positive side to people. They're caring more about each other, they're looking after each other, strangers who cross the road so they don't get near you, to keep this isolation, this distance, social distancing. They're actually, you know, seeing each other and waving to each other and saying good morning across the road. And we've got a group set up here that if anybody needs anything, they just need to message. And, you know, if you need your prescription picking up from the chemist or anything else, they will help. And this is brilliant. This is a really positive side to the virus, and how everybody's appreciating, even our Prime Minister appreciating our National Health Service, which is just a wonderful thing, wonderful. And I mean, all us ordinary people are very proud of the National Health anyway, but to hear politicians actually starting to realise how important it is fantastic. So yeah, that is really positive, all of that, how it's changed society, and I'm hoping that that's going to continue. Also, I think it's made me realise how free we are. I hadn't, you know, I'd always taken my freedom for granted. But since being kept at home and not being able to do things, I've realised how positive it is to be able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. That's a big positive for me, that you know, something I'd never thought about before. We take freedom for granted. We don't think about it at all. But yeah, I've never taken my family or anybody for granted, because I'm very, very grateful for everybody, family and friends that I'm close to and keep in touch with. So that hasn't changed for me. But yeah, I love to see all the new positive ways that people are interacting with each other and helping each other. I mean, that's just fantastic. So that's what I'd say. So that would be my answer, Holly. That's what I feel positive about in this awful situation that the whole world is in. And we had the great news yesterday that our Oxford scientists are very, very close to a vaccine, and they're going to start testing it on Thursday, tomorrow. So that's really good news, good positive news for the world, because I'm sure that our government will share it with everybody else. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed seeing little Sarah Lou today. She certainly enjoyed being out in the sunshine, and I hope you've seen us okay. So take care. Love you, ladies and gentlemen.